Nearly 7 decades after 14-year-old Emmett Till was abducted, tortured, and killed in Mississippi, President Biden honors the family by establishing a national monument. It's made up of 3 sites in 2 states.
WGN's Brona Tumulty is at Roberts Temple Church of God in Bronzeville with more. Brona.
Good evening, guys. This church behind me is where Emmett Till's body was brought back in 1955 after he was brutally murdered in Mississippi. Thousands upon thousands of people lining the streets here for an open casket funeral. His mother wanting the world to see exactly how much her son had suffered. And now this church is being nationally recognized, cementing its significance in history.
This is history. It's the Black history. And it shows the ugly face of racism. They'll never forget it.
Cleveland Wardlow Jr. has been the pastor here at Roberts Temple Church of God in Bronzeville for more than 3 decades.
Been pastoring for 32 years now.
It's a very historic
Since
church.
December of '89.
And he was 11 when Emmett Till was murdered.
I heard one of the men from that town say the reason we killed him is because we wanted to maintain our way of life. And to me, that's no life at all.
Till, a black teenager from Chicago, was spending the summer holidays down south with his relatives in Mississippi when he was accused of whistling at a white woman.
On the night of terror, when Emmett Till, our beloved Bobo, was taken from us.
His cousin, Reverend Wheeler Parker Jr., recalling that night in 1955 when Emmett was abducted from his bed over those accusations.
Taken to be tortured, brutally murdered.
The 14-year-old's body was later pulled from the Tallahatchie River, barbed wire found wrapped around his neck with a 70-pound cotton gin fan attached to it. A 2005 autopsy revealed multiple fractures and a gunshot wound to his head. Emmett's mother, Mamie Till Mobley, wanted the world to know what happened to her baby, insisting on an open casket at his funeral held right here in Bronzeville.
This is the church. This is where it all happened.
Now, 68 years later, on what would have been Emmett's 82nd birthday, this church is one of 3 sites across 2 states to be recognised as a national monument, honouring both Emmett and his mother. Members of the Till family joining President Joe Biden at the White House today.
Her allowing the casket to be opened and the world to see the mutilated body of her son, her great loss became the catalyst that sparked the civil rights movement.
The other 2 sites are Grabow Landing in Mississippi, where Emmett's body was recovered from the river, and the Tallahatchie Courthouse, where those 2 men were acquitted by an all-white jury. Steve Benjamin, senior advisor to the president, weighing in on the proclamation today and the importance of preserving the memory of Emmett Till, especially in his hometown.
It's always time to tell the truth. It's always time to honor history. It's always time to honor and the courageous sacrifice of those who marched, cried, and died for us to continue to build this great country.
Steve Benjamin speaking there from the White House, also noting that today's designation of this new national monument comes at a time when schools in certain states are placing restrictions on programs relating to race. He mentioned the importance and the significance of knowing and learning about American history, the good, the bad, and the heartbreaking. We're live in Bronzeville. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.